We tend to see it here, addiction as a people problem and not just as an addiction problem. The addiction's the coping mechanism. For many there's been some life issues around perhaps feeling at least emotionally abandoned. There may have been a sense of rejection in all sorts of ways.
From 9 or 8, I didn't like the way I looked and I didn't like my body size. I thought to be accepted that I had to be slim.
I guess some of the eating disorders, they're called a disorder, but the pattern is much the same. It's a compulsive behaviour that's taken over somebody's life.
The first thing I'd think of in the morning would be where I was going to get my fix, which was food, and just eat till I was so sore, and it was like I had my head down the toilet all day, and that I'd get like ulcers and splits in the side of my mouth. I hated myself, and the more I hated myself, the more I abused myself.
We think it's important to deal with the life issues that are part of why addiction was there, but also to give new ways of living, new ways of coping with life, so the need for a behaviour or a chemical is not present anymore.
Nikau ruined my drinking. Once you start dealing with the issues, it doesn't have the same, well, to me anyway, it didn't have the same appeal, because once I started getting these things out in the open, the need for the alcohol wasn't there, because there wasn't that to cover up.
People with addictions very often don't know what to do with their emotions, and certainly the addictions, whether it's a behavioural one or the gambling, or whether it's a chemical one, it takes them out of whatever feelings that they feel. One of the important principles in recovery is actually not running life on feelings, running life on your choices.
Really, being in here is much tougher than being in jail, because in jail you can't just walk out the gate. Here you have a choice, and those choices are in front of you all the time when you go to class.